Guys, what is up? I'm Mike, and you know where you're at. You're at MCGA, the Single Car Garage International home of making cutlery great again. Like I said, I am Mike. Welcome to the channel. Guys, before I go any further today, I got to shout out my man down in South Georgia, Mr. Terry at Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. Terry put out a video this morning and shouted me out, raised the roof with it, asked people to come see me, asked people to watch and sub, and they have. I have had, I think right now, I think it's right at 15 new subs just in a few hours since he posted that video, and I am eternally grateful for that. You got to have patience being new at this. I do know that, and I do. I'm having patience. I'm just having fun. This is good fun for me, and I've talked to a lot of people, a lot of other knife tubers, a couple of subscribers, and it's great. Me and Terry, we have been emailing, we've been texting. We'll try to give him a call the next day or so, and he said he has some secrets to tell me, so we'll see what Mr. Terry's got to say. So be sure to go see him. That is Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. He just did a little video this morning where he unboxed or unpackaged a 30-year-old Imperial Frontier made in Ireland. Great video, super great knife. Y'all make sure to go check out and see Mr. Terry. So today is Soddy Sunday. I love Soddy Sunday. Soddys are probably my favorite pattern out of all the cases. But I don't have a sod buster today. I have something from Barlow and Sons. I was through Calhoun, Georgia yesterday and finally picked up a Barlow and Son farmhand. It is right here. We'll get it down on the table here in a second, but I'm just gonna give y'all a little something. So yeah, we'll put that down on the table here in a minute and we'll go over it. I know y'all have seen it. We'll go through it real quick. But I have a little project we're going to clean up today. Came in the mail yesterday. Speaking of Frontiers, this is a Frontier 4715. And I don't know if you can see it on the etching. It is a double eagle. I got this for a little song and a dance. We're going to get it cleaned up, get it sharpened up, and get it ready for that left pocket. So without further ado, let's get into this farmhand and let's get into this cleanup on this knife. All right, guys, like I said, we're going to get it back down in here on our work table. But before I do anything else, let's do us a little quick pocket dump. Let's get this out of the way. Left pocket, I got my keys. We were in the car this morning. Baby girl had a horse riding lesson, so we loaded her up and we went and did that first thing. Always got my pocket rosary with me. Am I straight? Looks like I'm straight. My left pocket knife in my handy dandy homemade slip is a 2021 Mini Trapper. It is in CV steel. It is sharp as a razor. Y'all have seen them a bunch. Not going to dig into it too much. Guys, I have an absolute affinity for the yellow synthetic handles. Love them. I've got a bunch. Gonna continue getting more. Got that same wallet. Same couch peanut. Dad's old couch peanut that I found in the couch. Nothing to change there. All right, let's get this out of the way. Pocket dump is done. I had somebody reach out to me and ask what watch I'm wearing. I wear a different watch just about every day, but today I have, this was actually my dad's. I have a lot of that. So this is just an Invicta Pro Diver, nothing crazy. I wear it a lot. It's on the wrist a lot. So there is my watch for the day. All right, let's get into this little farmhand. So picked this up last night in Calhoun, Georgia at Buc-ee's. It is the Barlow and Son farmhand. It is carbon steel. Got the pocket clip. Sweet knife. Lock blade. You're not going to open that up. Super smooth. Doesn't have much of a pull, but I'm pretty sure that it's got the bronze washers down in there, so it's super, super smooth. I mean, you're not going to open it up by any means, but it don't take much to close it either once you push that button on the back. This is a super sweet knife. I've had it in my pocket this morning already. It doesn't weigh anything. I mean, it's aluminum handles. There's no liners, so it's just the aluminum, and then your spring, and then your blade. It's bolted together instead of pinned. I think I know that the original farm hands were just like the case sodbusters, and they were pinned, but these are bolted together, so you can take it apart if you're a take-aparter. If you like getting in there, seeing how it works, or if you just like taking them apart and cleaning them up, you can do that. Super sweet knife. It is. I did tune it up a little bit. Ran it through my little my sharpener. Let me tell you, that right there. Let's see if I can get some curlies for Terry. There you go. I mean, she's sharp, sharp, sharp. Very slicey. You know, I ran it through that that Work Sharp field guide when I got it. Just ran it, hit that fine stone a little bit. Here it is right here. Ran it through that fine stone right here. Ran it across the ceramic bars here, and then hit it on that strop right there. And I tell you what, boy, it is razor sharp. So Barlow and Son come in this really, really nice box. I really like it. It's got that two-tone. It's flat, a little matte finish here. Then the gloss bear claw. It is the CL138L. And there we go. It is 4 5/8 yellow aluminum. If y'all have ever opened a Barlow and Son box, you know that the knives come in that fancy little, it's almost like a silk, but I'm sure it's just like a nylon, just a little pouch. This has the paperwork in it, a little guarantee. Y'all see that right there. So yeah, that's it. Picked it up at Bucky's yesterday. Before taxes, it was $29.99. You can't beat it. USA made, carbon steel, for less than $30 before taxes. You can't beat it. You really can't. Let me give her a little wipe down real quick, and we'll see how shiny it is right now, because you know it's not going to stay that way. It will absolutely not. I would say by hell end of the day today, maybe even tomorrow, she'll be teenered up. She'll have the snozzberries on it, and she'll be looking right. All right, so let's get into this little Frontier that come in today, or not today, yesterday. Like I said, where'd my notes go? I don't need them. This is the 4715 Imperial Frontier Series. Let me see if I can get that etching. Double Eagle. I forgot, somebody was talking about loving the Double Eagle. I want to say it was Jesse McJames. I'm not sure. See if we can get in close here on that Tang stamp. It is the USA. Like Terry was saying in his video this morning on that Stockman of his that he opened after 30 years. His is an Ireland made. This was before. So I want to, what did Terry say? Terry said it was pre-88 is going to be your American made Imperials. Then after 88, they moved it over to Ireland, I think trying to save the company, and they were over there for a few years, and I think that was it. So let's get started on this. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my little pick, my little Harbor Freight pick here. I'm just going to go in there, see if there's any pocket lint or anything. Seems to be pretty loose. I don't know if the light will pick it up, but that back spring's kind of rusty, so we're going to get in there as well. All All right, guys, bear with me. I'm having technical difficulties here. I've got my earbuds in, try to drown out the fan. So, like I was saying, it's pretty rusty down in there on that back spring. I don't know that my camera's going to pick it up, but I ran that pick through there, trying to get, if there's any pocket lint or anything before we start spraying any kind of solvent in there. Back of there looks pretty good. So, let's get our towel out. Don't want to mess up our pretty work surface here. Fan's blowing all my paper away from where I've been slicing on it. So we're going to hit it with that room oil first. Just get down in there. Nothing crazy. We'll just go ahead and soak her all down. I did notice that that back spring is pretty crusty, but we're going to get it all cleaned up. I'm just going to work it in that wood a little bit. I think that wood will probably pop too, get it cleaned up. I'm not going to go terribly in depth on polishing quite yet. I think I'm just going to do an initial cleaning. Tell you what, while we're in here, let's just get that a little bit. I didn't have much pop on opening, and I know that's probably from the rusty back spring, so we'll get all that cleaned up. Thought I had everything out. I'm looking for my fine sandpaper. I don't see it. I've got some. Oh, there it is. I see it. All right, so that is, get that wiped down just to get an initial cleaning. That wood's already kind of starting to look better, kind of bringing a little color back out on it. Like I said, I'm not going to get, I don't know if I'll get the power tools out on it or not. I got a Dremel and I've got all of the wheels and stuff. I just don't know if I want to do that on this video or not. I may do it off camera and then come back. Not sure. Let me grab this. Grab this little fine sandpaper here. This is just some 400 3M. It's a wet and dry. I like using it inside that channel. It's not so abrasive that it's gonna mar up anything, but it'll get those liners cleaned up. It'll get that back spring cleaned up. Excuse me, I'm burpy today, guys. I apologize. Get that sanded up real good. How is everybody doing today? It's nice up here. Tennessee's been hot, 100 degree plus. It seems like for like the last, I don't know, month. Get this back spring a little bit. Like I said, I don't want to get to polishing too much on it. I do like to leave a little patina on mine. The other thing is like Doc says, sometimes you just gotta let an old knife be an old knife. This is what I want to get right here. Fold it up a little more. So you got to get that. Get in there where that lock button is. We're about to head to Lowe's this morning, and the missus needs to get some pots. She is get this wood. She loves her succulents, and we've got an aloe plant that has absolutely gone crazy, and we got to break it up and get it split up into another pot. So we're going to go to Lowe's. While I'm there, I'm going to pick up some mineral oil, because I know that seems to be a go-to for a lot of guys that clean these old knives up. Let's get that back spring a little bit. So I'm gonna get some of that. I do not have any Evapo Rust, so I'm gonna get me a little small bottle of that just for, because I get some guys. I look at some funky knives, and I'm not scared of them. That's how I have most of them that I have, because I like getting the ones that get overlooked because people think they're too far gone, and all they are just dirty, a little crusty and rusty. And I ain't scared of them. I ain't scared of a little work either. So, tell you what I'm gonna do. Get this back bolster. I'm gonna lay that flat. We're just gonna work that back and forth right there on that towel. Towels will give a little bit, so. Oh yeah, that's coming out real nice. Real nice. So yeah, like I said, if y'all haven't gone and checked out Terry over at Terry's Knives and Man Stuff, Terry's got some awesome content. Super good dude. Real down to earth. That's why I like him. He's really down to earth. And he likes to talk. I love that about Terry. Terry just likes to talk. I miss that in my life a little bit, having my dad. I know I talk about it a lot, but he was really important. Having that I don't want to say father figure, but that older male influence to talk to. Like, I just don't have that anymore. He's gone. Both my grandfathers are gone, my uncle. So this community has given me that back a little bit. And yeah, look at that wood. That wood's looking really good now. So let's give that another spray with some rim oil. I may hit it with a little buffer. I've got a big bench buffer, but I think the motor's burned up or something. I've got to get it apart and see if I can figure out what's going on with it. Because, man, it'll put the shine on it. We'll get that work back in the wood. We'll use that same sandpaper. We'll work out oil down in there too. This ain't for the faint of heart. You'll get messy. I've got some gloves, but I'm so used to working without gloves that it just ain't no thing for me. So, but I got them. I got some black ones. Work in there a little bit. Oh yeah, she's looking good now. Them liners are looking really good. I wish y'all could see it. I'm gonna have to take some close-ups and post them at the end of this video after I'm done. But yeah, that's looking good. I'm not going to touch that blade. That blade's in good shape. I don't want to mess up that etching either. So let's get her wiped down one more time. Like I said, she didn't have much snap. That back spring's pretty cruddy, so I'm gonna wipe my darn hands off. I'm gonna smell like rim oil. All right, let's see how she does now. She's getting there. I mean, she's a little bitty knife, so there's not a whole lot of force on that spring. And the more that oil works in there, she's getting there. The spring's in good shape, so I'm not worried about that. It needs to be worked. Work it back and forth a little bit. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Where are we at on time? I don't think we're too bad. Let's hit her with the Never Dull and see how she turns out. And then if it needs any more, I may do that off camera. We'll see. Or maybe I'll do another video. Do a little more intense cleaning and polishing. We'll get the power tools out on that one. Let's see here. Oh yeah, she's looking good. I'll hit this back here real quick. A little bit of rust or something, some dirt right there on that liner. All right, let's get her with our Never Dull here, fellas. If I can get it open. Sometimes they don't want to open up. I think she needs a new piece of this. I don't know what they put in this stuff, but man, it's almost magic. It'll shine up them bolsters, brass bolsters. She's pretty. Pretty. Now Terry will tell you, don't that pretty. It does, Mr. Terry. It does indeed, sir. I think between that and his jam up and jelly. Love that. He says that and I get to laughing. I could be having a bad day and watch Terry or Georgia Adventure, really any of the guys in this knife tube world, and I just get cheered up. Everybody's doing what they love. I'm gonna have to get in there. Right there. I'm gonna have to get in that right there and get that cleaned up some more. But I think for right now, I think we're just gonna leave her. This video's running long. I got some shopping to go do. Well, she definitely looks better. She smells better too. She smells like rim oil. I mean, if you don't like the smell of rim oil, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, and a shout out. I got a guy, a subscriber, Jim the Wheelman. Jim the Chevy Wheelman, I think. Jim comments on just about every one of my videos. And he commented on my last one that dropped Thursday night. And I was doing something and I erased his comments. Jim, if you hear me, buddy, I do apologize. I do. I was just excited. Hit the button too many times and it was gone. So, where are we at? I need some paper. Let's get a little bit of this paper. Let's see where we're at. I haven't done anything to this blade since I got it. Yeah, she ain't doing nothing. So, let's work the magic of this little sharpening system here. So, I'm going to brace it up against me. And they tell you, if you watch the video, do it 10 or 20 times on one side. I've already lost count. That's where I'm at. I've already lost count. All right, let's do this other side. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I just kind of hit it on that side if there's a little bit of a burr on it. And I tell you what, this right here is where the magic is, I think. I like to hold it up against my chest or my belly, either one. Just hit that ceramic rod on the rough side. You can feel it. You can feel the rough. And it'll smooth out. And it might take 2 or 3 times to get one where it'll shave paper. But it don't take long. When I'm counting, it's almost like you remember Sesame Street back in the day, and they had the vampire guy, and he would count, and he'd go 1, I kind of feel like that on the inside. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have used the absolute snot out of this. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's actually a fantastic little sharpening system. I almost feel like I got a little... No, that's not. Alright, let's see what she does now. I'm not going to guarantee nothing. Look at that. What was that, 5 minutes? Not even? It ain't perfect, but... I mean, it's shaving paper. I almost wonder if I don't have a little... There's just a little bitty nick in that. I mean, it's all the way out there at the end too, son. Shoot, we're going to call that done for the day. But yeah, that's it. Just a quick and little, I didn't edit out nothing. Just a quick little dirty cleanup. I think I'm going to go back in and polish these bolsters up a little bit later on. That may be another video. But yeah, guys, here is the Imperial Frontier Series 4715 Double Eagle. Y'all check her out. And guys, I'm going to cut it off here today. Like always, like, share, subscribe. Go see Terry over at Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. And like always, tell your mom, tell your dad, your grandparents, your aunt, your uncle, your kids, your cousins, your buddy next door. Tell everybody. Tell your baby mama. Just don't send no drama my way. All right, guys. Like always, y'all be good. Love you. Peace.